Hi, this is Bobby Cobb. I'm here with another Adam preview today. Joining me on the line is Stephanie Gerard. Stephanie is going to be our speaker on December the 8th, and she's going to be talking a lot about what we're going through now energetically. Stephanie is a energetic healer. She's an intuitive. She's a medium, and she's got a lot of information about the year that we've been through, what's going on right now, and some interesting information around January the 12th that I think everybody is going to be very interested. Stephanie, we're glad to have you back at the Adam Center. Thanks so much for making some time for us today.
Hi, Bobby. Thank you for having me. This is awesome. This is great.
Yeah, good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we'll just do a quick snapshot of what I'll be talking about. There's been some pretty significant things happening this year, 2019. We've been in a universal number 3 year, which is all about just simply creating our spiritual foundation. And sometimes when we say simply, that doesn't mean it's simple, right?
Doesn't necessarily mean easily.
Nor easily. And let's not talk about if we're not listening and the universe steps in on our own best behalf, believe it or not. So yeah, we're going to look at, first of all, now that Mercury is direct, what happens next? So we're going to look at that. But you know, this year, the first time window we encountered of this big change was pretty much the end of February, all the way through mid-September. And so many of us went through all kinds of changes. You know, first of all, whether friends, family, and so forth. Some people moved geographically. I personally did move. I'm now here, a resident in Alaska. But the universe brought some lessons of awareness to say, okay, last chance. This is the last ride on the train here. Are you listening? Are you going to get on board to go to the next level? Or do you want to just stay there and complain about why it's still not going to work for you? So we had that particular time window. And then we had the next time window that started the next day, September 15th. Bringing us, you know, into the present where we're at right now and leading us into January. And so in this time window from 15 September to January 12th, it's like universe is saying, okay, so we're doing this review and it looks like maybe you could have learned a little more about this or a little more about that. So we're still like in a trial period to look at our lives and ask ourselves, did we really learn? You know, did we do the people reviewed? Have we learned kindness or compassion? Whatever the case might be. So it's an opportunity, because in that first time window, what it was is that wherever we were at energetically on the 14th of September, and we wake up on the 15th, that also represented for us a new dimension. And there's so many numbers out there, 3D to 4D, 4D to 5D. Some people are like, well, I'm on the 12D. I don't know what D we're on, but we're on a higher level one. So that's what's happened. So now from a different perspective, and some people didn't. Some people are still actually not awake, and that's okay, because that's their soul journey. So anyway, we're still in this like round two trial period of looking at, okay, did I learn it? Did I do it? Do I understand what's happened here? Have I made the peace? Have I righted my wrongs? Have I gone back and apologized? And that's a big one. And I would say the biggest one, though, is forgiveness. Have I asked for forgiveness? And more importantly, our own self-forgiveness, so that we can release our own selves.
Yeah.
Because what this is moving us into, again, is simply a stronger, broader level of awareness. Because what happens in January, on the 12th of January, in astrology, there's an aspect that has not happened since 1982. I believe it is with Pluto and Saturn. And Pluto is the transformer. Saturn is the karmic teacher. And so now these two are going to match up.
Hmm.
That's going to be a challenging picture for some. We're going to be seeing things that we haven't seen. It's already transpiring now, regardless. And so wherever we're at that place and time, energetically, within our own selves, we're going to get more of that. So have we done the work? Have we gone to the next level of dimension or awareness that we are ready for? Because what happens then is that we'll simply get more of that. Again, if we're in the flow, if things are great, we'll get more of that. If we are still a victim in our world, in our thinking, we're going to get more of that. So there will be a lot more detail to that when I speak on Sunday next week. But that's what we're looking at, Bobby. And because with what we have learned this year and gaining this new level of awareness and bringing this new level of awareness into the new year, it's basically prepared us to strengthen ourselves, to strengthen our protections, our armor, to broaden our awareness so that we can keep moving forward. I believe 2020 is the year where most, if not all of the planets are going to actually be lined up in Capricorn. We haven't seen that for a long time either. And Capricorn's about change and movement. Yes, it's the female energies, the divine feminine, but Capricorn is an earth sign. There's not a whole lot of flexibility there. So it's going to call us, that will continue to support us through the year. Whether it will feel like support or not is up to our perception. So the bottom line is, are we really ready for that? So yeah, we'll be learning about some how-tos, a couple of little tools. I am a spiritual response therapist, theta healer, prana healer. So we will be doing some downloads during the service, just maybe 3 or 4, but to help support everyone on their path to be as strong as they can be.
Yeah, beautiful.
And just to help support this awareness. What else do I need to do? Because details matter. They really do matter. So that's what's going to be going on.
Well, that's exciting. It seems like every year toward the end of the year, people often look back and kind of do the year in review and set goals and plans out. But from what you're saying, this is a really critical year to make sure that we are doing everything that we can to keep our spiritual and personal house in order and set ourselves for the next foundation. Yeah. So we're excited to have you come. And Stephanie's going to be speaking to us Sunday, December the 8th at the Adams Center. That's located at 6000 C Street at the corner of Dowling and C. And if you would like to explore more of Stephanie's story and the work that she does and a little bit about her background and philosophy, in the notes to this particular video, you'll see a link to a longer video that we previously recorded where she takes a bit of a deeper dive on a lot of the subjects that she just touched on here and will be touching on in our presentation on December the 8th. So Stephanie, thanks very much for making the time. We're excited to have you and glad you're coming back to the Adams Center. Thank you very much.